This video serves as a critical safety alert regarding situational awareness in industrial environments. While removing a large tarp from a high stack of steel, a worker failed to assess the footing beneath the fabric. Because the tarp obscured a gap between the storage racks, the individual inadvertently stepped into an empty space, losing their balance and falling from a significant height. This incident is a serious reminder to strictly adhere to safety protocols. Never step onto a surface where your line of sight is obstructed. Always verify that the platform is secure before committing your weight. Furthermore, when working at elevated heights, fall protection like safety harnesses is mandatory. Avoid complacency, as a momentary lapse in focus can lead to severe accidents. Safety first. Stay vigilant to protect yourself and your team. This footage captures a serious incident during a routine unloading process. A worker is seen using a manual pallet jack to move a large, heavy crate toward the edge of a truck bed. Due to the bulkiness of the load, the center of gravity shifted unexpectedly as it reached the lift gate. The worker lost control of the momentum, resulting in both the individual and the equipment falling from the elevated platform to the ground. The force of the impact left the worker pinned under the crate. This serves as a stark reminder of why strict adherence to safety protocols is vital. When handling heavy loads in high-risk areas like loading docks, caution must never be compromised. Organizations must emphasize team coordination, proper equipment training, and a zero shortcuts policy. A single moment of oversight can lead to life-altering consequences. Safety requires constant vigilance. This footage captures a severe industrial accident involving a worker performing maintenance inside the chamber of a heavy-duty material baler. Due to a communication breakdown or a mechanical failure, the machinery unexpectedly activated its automated compression cycle while the worker was still inside the danger zone. Despite frantic efforts to escape, the immense force of the hydraulic system trapped the individual between the raw materials and the machine's steel frame. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the absolute necessity of rigorous industrial safety protocols. Lockout, tagout, tagout procedures are vital to de-energize and lock power sources before entry. Industrial equipment must also have functional safety sensors and emergency stops. Clear communication between operators is mandatory to ensure the area is clear. Safety must always be the first priority. In an industrial facility, a forklift was moving heavy steel pipes when a worker entered the operator's blind spot due to a lack of situational awareness. As the forks were lowered, the worker was caught between the machinery and the load. This sudden incident left no time for bystanders to react, though they quickly provided aid and called for emergency services. This serves as a vital reminder of workplace safety. Pedestrians must never cross in front of active machinery and should always maintain eye contact with drivers. Operators must check all blind spots and use horns to alert others. Management should enforce designated walkways and regular safety training to mitigate risks. Safety is never optional. A single moment of distraction can be life-altering. Always remember that safety starts with you. In an industrial facility, a front-end loader was lifting a heavy load when it exceeded its capacity, causing the vehicle to tip forward and lift its rear wheels. This incident created a hazardous environment, though workers managed to evacuate the area before the machine overturned. This highlights the critical need for strict safety protocols. Operators must never exceed manufacturer load limits to avoid shifting the center of gravity. Additionally, the operating environment must be assessed for level, stable flooring before lifting. Professional training is essential for recognizing instability, and bystanders must maintain safe buffers from active machinery. In industrial settings, a single oversight regarding equipment balance or situational awareness can lead to significant property damage. Always prioritize a safety-first mindset to prevent such accidents. This incident occurred on the AFT mooring deck, where a winch system was operating cables under extreme tension. While a worker monitored the equipment, a cable suddenly snapped, releasing elastic energy that created a high-velocity whip-like force across the deck. The impact was so powerful that it struck and threw the worker a significant distance, while dust and intense pressure immediately engulfed the area. Vital safety lessons include strictly avoiding snapback zones by standing behind solid barriers and performing routine maintenance to detect worn or frayed strands before they fail under load. Workers must maintain high focus and rapid response skills to exit hazardous areas at the first sign of trouble. Workplace safety relies on strict adherence to technical protocols rather than luck. In both life and labor, safety must always come first. The following incidents serve as powerful reminders of the importance of adhering to protective principles. During a hazardous unloading operation, a dump truck's front end suddenly lifted due to shifting weight and unstable ground, causing the vehicle and driver to plunge into a ravine. This highlights the need for surveying ground stability and maintaining safe distances from edges. Similarly, on an AFT mooring deck, a cable under extreme tension snapped, creating a high-velocity force that swept the floor. A nearby worker avoided a strike by standing behind protective railings. These cases warn of dangerous snapback zones and emphasize that safety requires routine inspections, situational awareness, and strict caution in every maneuver. This footage captures a severe workplace safety lapse where an individual, working at an elevated height to cover cargo, stood too close to a high-speed rotating shaft. Because the tarp obscured the line of sight, the worker was suddenly caught in the powerful rotation and spun violently. This serves as a stark reminder of the risks involved in disregarding safety standards. To protect yourself, always maintain a clear line of sight and never stand where your vision is obstructed near moving parts. It is vital to identify entanglement zones and maintain a safe distance from rotating machinery. Additionally, using proper fall protection and staying highly focused near hazardous edges are mandatory practices. Workplace safety is a collective responsibility. Staying vigilant and following technical protocols are the only ways to ensure everyone returns home safely. This video highlights the critical importance of workplace safety in industrial settings. Inside a glass shop, two workers attempted to manually move a massive glass pane from a rack. Due to the lack of mechanical lifting tools and a lapse in coordination, the glass tipped over, trapping one worker underneath and causing a severe injury. This incident stems from several failures. Handling oversized materials by hand without dollies or suction lifters is extremely hazardous, and standing in the fall zone left the workers with no escape route. Furthermore, a lack of proper PPE increased the risk. To prevent such accidents, facilities must strictly follow safety protocols, invest in overhead cranes or vacuum lifters to eliminate manual lifting, and provide hazard recognition training so workers can react quickly to unstable loads. Safety must always come before speed. This footage captures a critical safety incident in a manufacturing facility where a worker was operating heavy machinery. A momentary lapse in focus caused the worker's clothing to become caught in a high-speed rotating shaft, pulling the individual off balance. Fortunately, nearby colleagues rushed to activate the emergency stop, saving the worker from serious harm. This serves as a vital reminder of workplace safety protocols. First, proper attire is essential. Avoid loose clothing or accessories near rotating equipment to prevent entanglement. Second, situational awareness is key, as incidents happen in the blink of an eye. Third, every employee must know the location of emergency stop buttons for rapid response. Finally, businesses must install physical guards to provide a fail-safe layer of protection. Safety is a shared responsibility. A moment of caution prevents regret.